Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. Welcome to the Chidi Asoh takes. We have just completed the game between Chelsea and Brentford, where Chelsea go as winners, 2 goals to one. Now, this game was unbelievable in so many ways. I think we've come away with this win today. It was scrappy. We didn't play like a champion. We didn't play like a premiership winning team, but we still got the 3 points, which is all that matters. Now, Liam Senior, he has always been talking about, I want to win, I want to win. And what I thought is, let's get the win no matter what happened. Listen, I rather I rather have the boys win every single game going forward and be bored. I mean, this game had everything that we expected. Brentford, they were sixth in the league, above us, and at 33 points, but they've been winning their games. Look at that. Their past 5 games, they've beaten everybody except Tottenham. So they beat Bournemouth 4 goals to one, played draw with Tottenham, went away to Everton, beat Everton 4-2, played at home to Sunderland, and they beat Sunderland 3-0. Went away to Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup, and they won that game by 2 goals, coming away from Sheffield Wednesday. So I gotta, apologize. My voice is down, guys. But listen, I am so excited and happy after today's game because we needed that. We needed that. Coming after the loss against Arsenal, you could see that we needed something, and this is what we needed. Team needed to step up and play this game in a way that everybody's gonna believe that, hey, maybe there's something that could be an opportunity for us to, have a late run into the top four, because that is what we're fighting for now. And I think we've taken advantage of this win today because the teams above us, like Manchester United, won their game surprisingly, and emphatically against Manchester City, but Liverpool dropped the points at home. And what that means is we've closed that gap a little bit further away from it. So, let's talk about the lineup. Coach decided to go with the center back of Chalobah and Tosin Adarabioyo. Mm. Now, when I saw that list, I was like, what's going on? What happened to Fofana? What happened to the regulars who I was expecting to start the game? Well, some of them did start, but the ones that started were not the ones I expected altogether. So, Chaloba and Tosin Adarabioye center back. And then we had Cucurella and Rhys James playing right back, and of course, left back. In the midfield, he had for the usual pair of Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. And then in the attack, well, we learned today after the press conference that, of course, Jamie Gittins is still recovering from that fever or cold. I don't know what flu is going on right there, but apparently Esteval is also down. So he did not even feature in this game or even show up in the lineup. He was not even on the bench. So he went with Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, Ganacho, and of course, João Pedro heading the attack. So in the first few minutes, of course, everybody was testing themselves out, but you could tell Brentford had more attack, more possession. They were just playing like a team ahead of us. All right. And, that first half, I would say we didn't really do so much, but, apparently in the 26 minutes, João Pedro scores just out of nothing. It was a deflected ball and he just pounced on it, turns to his right and whacks the ball in. Now, VAR had a good look at it and decided that he was onside. So the goal was awarded. And in the second half, It was about the same thing. Brentford were looking for that equalizer. Robert Sanchez, I gotta say, Robert Sanchez today was, if not the man of the match, he was probably one of the best players on the Chelsea lineup today because he saved so many shots. He saved so many goals that would have, either drawn the game or have us losing the game. But he came up with big saves. All right, and the coach did make some changes. Took out Ganacho. Took out who was he take out? He took out Ganacho. He took out Tosin because it looks like he has some kind of a slight knock. So he brought in Fofana, and then he took out Enzo Fernandez and brought in Gerald Hato, and then he brought in Liam Delap for João Pedro. Just a few minutes after he was brought in, Liam Delap, there was a pass back from Brentford to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper, Kelleher, he missed that ball. All right, he missed that ball, and he tried to go after it, but Liam Delap was quick on it. He pounced, he ran, pushed the ball a little bit further to kick it. I mean, he kicked the ball, but it wasn't like a hard kick because the defender actually went there. I think it was either Aja or so was able to go and kick it off. But in the process of trying to catch up with Liam Delap, Kelleher did trip Liam Delap, and it was a penalty. And just like that, Cole Palmer came up. He stepped up and he gave one of the best penalties you ever see. It was like, okay, I knew this was coming, and I'm about to whack this ball at the right corner. And that's what he did. Chelsea, 2 goals. And, unbelievably, we came away winning this game, 2 goals, no goals conceded, clean sheet, 3 points in the bag. Let's see the next game, Champions League. All right. So this was a very, very good game. And I'm telling you, um, I know a lot of people are happy about the points. They may not appreciate how we played because statistics says it all. Look at this. In possession, overall, we were at 46%, while Brentford was at 53%. We played at home, but Brentford had most of the possession. Shots on goal, 2 for Chelsea, 2 goals we scored, and 5 shots on goal for Brentford. Shots attempt, we had 6, they had 15. So they were beating us by every single thing. For the fouls, they committed more fouls. We had more yellow cards. But even the corner kicks, that's to tell you how much pressure we were in. They were just pushing and pushing. Now, I don't know, maybe it's because this is probably the third game by Liam Delap, his first Premiership game. And that's kind of funny, though. He's going to play the first of every single thing in the first 4 games. So we played the FA Cup, we played the Carabao Cup. Now we played the Premiership. And the next one is going to be Champions League. He's going to be tested in 4 different places in 4 different games. Wow! So even the corner kicks, they had 9 corner kicks. And so what happens when they have corner kicks? The long throw, the long throw. Yep. And Heidi has these crazy long throws, and he just gets everybody uh, racked up in the penalty box. But again, we did not concede from any of the corner long throws, which is good. So maybe the coach and his team, they would have studied it and figured out a way to defend those long throws. But in terms of saves, Sanchez made 6 saves, 6 saves for Chelsea, and that's why I said he is, if not the man of the match, he is somebody who saved Chelsea's behind in today's game. So let me know what you think about this. And do you think we can go ahead and win our next game in the Champions League? I believe we are playing, where is it? PAF4? I think that's what it's called, PAFOS. And we're going away to play them, and we need a win in that Champions League also to keep our hopes to qualifying for the next round without going through the qualification matches again. Okay, that'll be extra 2 games. All right, we already have so many games coming, and injuries have been piling up. Hopefully, this flu going on in the camp, in the club, is going to reduce. All right, so let's go to the other thing that happened today, which was the third place game between the third place African Nations Cup tournament between, of course, Nigeria and Egypt. Nigeria did come away with that game. We beat Egypt by, of course, penalties. The game ended in 0-0 after 90 minutes, but because this is the third place match, there was no extra time. So after 90 minutes and extra time, it went straight to penalties. And in the penalties, well, before the penalties, the lineup, Coach Chelle of Nigeria, he made some changes. So you did not see um, the regular starters coming in this game. So in the lineup here in the attack, Onuachu Adams, and then Moses Simon Chukwueze, who missed that penalty against Morocco. I think he did very, very well today. And in the midfield, they had Onyedika and Dele Bashiru. In the defense, it was a completely different lineup again because Kevin Bassi, of course, he had that second yellow card. He missed today's game. So we had Onyemachi, Obu, Ajayi, and Osai Samuel. So I thought they played very, very well. They defended well. We have gradually starting to see a pattern on how the Nigerian team plays. Okay, they love that possession, but they are very, very quick. They have very, very good defenders, and we have a lot of pacey runners. I'm telling you. And I heard this during the commentary from one of the commentators. He said, so other countries are preparing in the World Cup, especially if they're going to face African countries. Nigeria will be a very, very good test to give them an idea of where they could be facing other African countries. All right. So the game ended in 0-0. Statistically, I believe Nigeria was dominant, but possession wise, it was kind of even 53 to 46. Egypt carried that one. But shots on goal, we had 4 shots on goal to Egypt's 1 shot on goal. And then shots attempts, it was even 5 for Egypt and 4 for Nigeria. And then as you can see the saves, this way you know the saves, it was 4 saves for the goalkeeper, while 1 save for the Nigerian goalkeeper. Now, because Sima did not start, Akko Adams did score, but the goal was ruled out due to a foul. I believe we scored about twice, but the goals were ruled out. And then it went into penalties where Victor Nwabali, which is the Nigerian goalkeeper, he made 2 crucial saves. In fact, the first two kicks for both teams, they both lost it. The keepers, kind of saved it. But the second kick for Nigeria did score. The second kick for Egypt, they lost that. The goalkeeper saved it. And then it was from there, Nigeria was able to go ahead and win the third place match between both countries. Penalty. So what is this? Nigeria is going to win a medal, a bronze medal, but they have to wait until tomorrow to pick up the bronze medal after the game between Morocco and Senegal, which is going to be the final of the AFCON tournament. And I think this has been one of the best AFCON tournaments. A lot of people who went into the country to watch these games, they did mention the facilities, the organization, everything was good. So I'm happy that happened. I hope that CAF will look deeper into the officiating because we don't want it to look like if you're going to host the Nations Cup, then you're guaranteed to win. Because I won't be surprised if tomorrow Morocco carries the day because that's what everybody is expecting because of what they've seen so far. Now, that's not me saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying that it appears that's where we're going to. So CAF needs to do something more about officiating and, basically making sure that We get the best officials, the referees. VAR is able to look at things actually and grow African football because I'm telling you, we see we've seen in this tournament a lot of good teams and there was no pushover. There was no pushover at all. Everybody was there to compete. Everybody was there to win the trophy, but it can only be one. All right, and that's why they keep getting eliminated. So let me know what you guys think about all this, and what do you think about the Chelsea game? Do you think Liam Rosinho will definitely go ahead and take Chelsea to where we need to be? There's a lot of people who don't think so, but I always give somebody the benefit of the doubt. He's just starting the first three games, and we have to know, we have to wait and be patient because if we can give Enzo Maresca the patience to build this team, then perhaps we can do the same thing for Liam Rosinho, and hopefully he might be the one to take us forward. You never know, but let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. And once again, if you've not subscribed to our channel, do so because it's right here, okay? And you can see my latest videos and right there, okay? Enjoy the rest of your day and